All right, welcome to Homework 1, Video Help. So there are 4 problems. Problem 1, it wants to define the lowest pressure before cavitation will occur. Problem 2, I want you to create a plot of Mach number versus temperature. Problem 3, there is this block going up the incline, and we want to calculate the percent reduction in the required force with and without a film. All right. And then problem 4 is a falling ball viscometer, and I want you to calculate the viscosity. So I'll go through these. I'll just kind of briefly talk. Problem 4, there's an example video already posted that you can check that video out. Okay, so problem 1, you can pretty much use this chart right here that tells you the vapor pressure versus temperature. So go ahead and use that chart. Problem 2 is the plot. And what I want you to do is do some hand calculations first to make sure your numbers work out. All right, so you need to convert temperature in Fahrenheit to Kelvin, calculate the speed of sound, and then find the Mach number for 3 cases. I would do probably at 350, maybe, what was the temperature range that I wanted? To 700, maybe 350, 500, and 700. Okay, so 3 points, hand calculations, and then this is exactly what I would want you to do in Excel. Now, if you want to use another programming language, you can, but this I'm totally fine with Excel, where if you notice at the top, up here, you have a header with your name, email, date, the school, class, the homework number, and your description, and the problem number. Then you write your givens, okay, assumptions, and find, right down below like I did with units. And then down here, the solution. This is where I have a matrix or an array of numbers for temperature from 350 by 10s to 700. I just cut it off. I converted that to Kelvin. I found my speed of sound by using an equation. Okay, so there's an equation in here. And then I found my Mach number. All right. Again, these are equations. These, you don't like type them in. You can put in equations into Excel. If you are unsure how to do that, please let me know. Then you can go ahead and make a graph. You can do a line graph or a dotted line. I'm okay with that right now. You want to make sure you label your X. This is temperature in the unit, Kelvin. Then you have Mach number on the Y. And then you have a title, and you can use that exact title. Okay. Titles, you want to be very specific. So Mach number is a function of temperature for a steam through a nozzle. Now, I didn't tell you what it was for, but you can go ahead and use that. So this is a good example that I want you to do to make sure you understand how to do this in Excel. All right, so you should end up getting something like this, and then you can just send me the Excel file along with the PDF for your homework. Problem 3, we went through some of this kind of in the notes and the basic concepts. You have this block, which I will shade in. This is that block going up the incline. You have an X direction force F. You have a weight force, you have friction, and you have a normal force. I would label up the incline as X, perpendicular to that as Y. Write your sum of the forces in the X and the Y, and you can write those forces down. And then just remember that this is the solid to solid, and this is for the film, okay? Where delta V is 0.8 meters per second and delta Y is your thickness. Okay, and you can find I'm pretty sure the mu is given. Let's go back up. So it's a steel ball with a specific gravity, and it weighs that much. Okay. Oh, it wants to calculate. Sorry. Wrong problem. Yes, it gives you the dynamic viscosity right there. Okay. Now, just to remember, you will have to break. Oh, let me do this in a different color. You will have to break this up into its components, right? Fy, Fx, and you also will have to break up the weight force into its components. Wx, Wy. Okay? So that should help you with that problem. So overall, this should hopefully give you a good idea what you need to do for homework 1. Problem 1, 2, just problem 1, you don't need format. Problem 2, you don't need to do format except the Excel. Just give me 3 hand calculations. But problem 3 and 4, I want you to do engineering format, or do as best you can, and I'll give you feedback. All right, good luck and have fun.